Hi everyone, I'm Valerie from the decorating room here at Wilton. I'm really excited to teach you guys how to make this adorable owl cake. I love it because it's easy, it's cute, and it's great for many different occasions. So the thing I really love about this cake is that along with the owl cake, he has some other woodland friends here. And they're really simple techniques. And the most important thing you need to do is print out the patterns that you can find on wilton.com. Each cake has their own patterns, and basically all you need to do is cut out the individual pieces and use them as your guides for the eyes, the mouth, the belly, and the ears. So once you have your pieces cut out, then we can get started. Okay, so now you have your pattern pieces cut out, so the next step is to color your fondant. So for this owl cake, the base is a mixture of Kelly green and teal, and there's 3 different shades. So the base is a medium shade of that color, and then the eyes are a little darker shade, and the belly area is lighter. So here I have rolled out up to about 1/4 of an inch thick the medium shade, and we're going to use this pattern, which is the base for the eyes, so the face part of the owl, and just using a paring knife, a small knife that you have in your kitchen, we're going to cut out the patterns. So we're just going to cut out this piece. And sometimes it helps to hold your fondant so it doesn't pull. Okay. There's your piece. You can always trim off any excess. Use your fingers to smooth out any ridges. Okay, so now we can cut out the rest of the pieces for our cake, and I have them all done here. Just use your patterns and the correct colors and cut them out like I showed you how to do with the face. So now the next thing is you can add dimension and texture to your cake. So first thing I'll show you is how to add texture to the belly. So what we did was use the wide end of a number 12 tip, and using the bottom curve you can make small light indentations. You don't want to go all the way through, just to get about a half circle, just like that, going all the way up. So again, really easy techniques, but a really cute finished look. And these don't have to be perfect, it's just to give a little added dimension to the final look. And then next with the eyes. So for the eyes, I used 2 of the round cutters from the double-sided round cutter set, and we cut out, using the darker shade of the Kelly and teal fondant, 1 of the rounds. And now this also has some added dimension to it, and I'm going to show you how to do that as well, just using a small paring knife. Use the back of a knife, and again, same thing, you don't want to cut all the way through, you just want to make a little indentation, going maybe about 1/2 inch into the circle. And just do the same thing all the way around. So now once you have all your dimension added to your eyes, you can put the pieces all together. So I have the 2 eyes here, and then using the smaller cutter, round cutter, I cut out 2 black pieces, and these will be added to the center of this here. So basically you just put a little dot of royal icing in the center, attach your black circles right to the center like that, and then here I have cut out some pieces using white fondant that was rolled out thin to about 1/8 of an inch thick, as well as the eyes. And using the narrow end of the same number 12 tip, I cut out the little circles here. So we're going to attach the eye, the white part of the eyes. You can angle them a little bit, it just helps to give more character to your creature. So then you have your eyes here, just like that. So the next step is to make the ears. So for the ears, what I used was lollipop sticks. These are 4 inches, and then I cut them down to about 3 inches. And what we're going to do is you're going to use 2 of the same piece for each ear, and they're going to be sandwiched together. So all you have to do when you cut your pattern is to cut, 2 this way, flip the pattern over and cut 2 more. So once you have your pieces, what you want to do is add a little gum glue to one end, or to one side, and then you're going to stick the lollipop stick just like this in to the center, and then we'll sandwich the other half on top. And all these pieces, it's best to do them, cut them out, make the texture, put the ears together, let them dry. So at least 24 hours is best, because then when you assemble the cake, it's much easier to work with when everything is dry. So you want to repeat this process, except the other way around for the other ear. All right, so now when you're ready to assemble your cake, you can cover your cake. So right here I have a 6 by 2 inch square, and I covered it with the medium shade of fondant, the same color that we used for the eye base or the face of the owl. So same process of, rolling out your fondant, covering your cake, and getting it ready to be assembled. All right, so the first step to assembling the cake is to add your face first. So we're going to flip it over, and we're going to pipe some icing on the back as our glue. And then at the top of your cake, we're going to position this piece. Okay, so you want it to line up with the edge of the cake. And then next, we will attach the eyes. Now before you actually put your buttercream or icing, make sure you position it first to see if everything fits properly. Now for the beak, this is a color of copper and creamy peach, and I use the pattern to cut this piece out. Okay, so now we know we have everything placed how we want it, and then we can flip it over and attach. Okay, so that's one eye. Make sure you have the whites of your eye facing how you want them to be. And then we'll attach the beak in the center. So, and then we'll do the belly. And the belly will go right in the center, resting against the base here. Okay. And then for the ears, you're going to insert the sticks into the back side of your cake. So you want to line it up so they're both about on the edge of the side. Like that. And there's your finished owl. So here's the finished owl cake, and we'd love to hear from you. So if you want to give us a thumbs up or comment down below about what you'd like to see next, feel free to do so. So for more techniques and ideas, go to wilton.com.